The Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje-led National Working Committee of the ruling All Progressives Congress has slammed the Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara for running the state outside the 1999 Constitution, saying he has committed several impeachable offences. The National Working Committee also berated Fubara's People Democratic Party, which is said tendered a hogwash argument that by Section 109 of the Constitution, the 27 House of Assembly members who defected from PDP to APC have forfeited their seats, and they echoed the governor's declaration that the Rivers State House of Assembly is non-existent. He said, contrary to PDP's assertions, it is not APC that is calling for the impeachment of the governor. Now, this whole Rivers State crisis, if you notice, it has now come down to political parties. It appears that now individuals are doing their part on one side and the political parties are like, okay, we can't be left behind. Is it a struggle for political parties fighting in the interests of their party, their members? On one hand, it appears PDP, even though it's factionalized right now, they are fighting to, on one hand, secure their hold on the states, right? And on the other hand, insist that the 27 APC lawmakers must be punished. Now, APC, on the other hand, is making a case for the defected lawmakers because apparently they are building in view of 2027. And on the other hand, APC itself in Rivers State is also factionalized. And the other faction, the PK faction, has openly declared allegiance for the PDP-led governor. How do you balance the whole conundrum in Rivers State politics with respect to what the political parties are doing?
You see, the political parties will do what they are doing because they are political parties. They are fighting for their interests. And this is what I said the day I came to the program, that when Tony Okocha called for the impeachment of the governor, it took PDP almost 24 hours to respond. No, you don't do that. There was nothing. Nothing from the PDP. No statement. Almost 24 hours.
You think the PDP is not being proactive at this point?
They should be.
They are not being proactive?
They are not.
Okay.
That's one. Two, whatever factions that you see at the APC, who is not talking is Ganduje. Ganduje supersede every other.
National Working Committee.
Supersede wherever there is faction. Now, once Ganduje is saying this, now this is the opinion of the APC. Now, the opinion of the APC is not law. It is the opinion of the APC.
Yes.
If you say that the governor has committed impeachable offenses, the governor swore to an oath to protect lives and properties. That is his oath of office. You should have gone further in your press statement to have listed the impeachable offenses that he has committed.
Yes.
And then he will respond positively. Remember what happened to, I was trying to remember that day, I remember his name now, Al Makura, the then governor of Nasarawa State. He was an APC governor, but a state assembly of the PDP. All the process for impeachment was served on him. And he attended the panel. And what was the panel saying? That the governor has not violated his oath of office, regardless of what the status of assembly at that time think, but Al Makura has not. And that was what saved Al Makura and brought him back to office. I would have loved, instead of this back and forth bickering, list what the governor had done that had made him violate his oath of office. It is the oath of office that he violated that you can say is an impeachable offense. We don't wake up from the wrong side of our bed today and feel that no, the statement made by that governor is an impeachable offense. No, we disagree. List them out. Let's hear what he had done. Is it that he has stolen? Is it that he has violated? Is it that he has diverted the state resources? Is it that, what exactly is the issue? So for me, this statement is the statement of the APC.
One of the things they said, they actually did list, but let me just say one of the things they said, attempting to impose an illegal three-man House of Assembly is executive lawlessness in the extreme.
Fortunately,
That's one.
No, I'm coming. Fortunately, you were here. You mentioned the judge who granted that order. Was Fubara the one who granted that order? How is that the governor? Why are we not referring to the judiciary to say what you guys are doing? Sim, never. He was not the initiator. He was nothing.
But he recognized.
He will recognize because that is the law today.
And recognized the other.
Unfortunately,
he recognized the other faction.
He didn't recognize them.
Before
the law did. Order. The law did. He only said, you know, I said it here. That day he said he was the one that their existence is by him or something. I can't get to declare. No, I'm coming. You see, I said.
He said he gave them a floating. They're existing because of him.
Did you not know he gave them a floating?
Why
are we shying away from it?
How do you say an executive gave legislator floating?
Wait now, please.
Daniel,
please.
Come on.
No, see.
Okay, make it make sense to me.
And that is the biggest mistake the governor did in all of this crisis. A court of competent jurisdiction has recognized Edison. Edison was already...
Just like Amevile is also recognized.
I'm coming. Has recognized Edison. Yes. It's a fact. We might disagree on how they obtained, but that was a fact. That was a law. You went at that time, you went to Abuja, signed, and then came back and then speak to him and asked him to resign. Edison resigned. Edison was not sacked. Edison resigned as the speaker and stepped out so that the agreement in Abuja can float. The governor allowed it. The governor gave it breath of life. And it was a mistake. You shouldn't have done that. You should allow the constitution and the law take its course. But he gave them life. If they don't know, he gave them life.
How can he give them life when, according to you, what the governor did was unconstitutional, correct?
Not, would I say unconstitutional?
I remember the last time you were here, you said that was to the detriment. That was to the detriment of River State. How can a governor sign with his eyes wide open?
When we agree...
An agreement that is detrimental
to
the people that gave him mandate.
Even Wike said he make mistakes, so humans make mistakes. I agree, but you see, he allowed political solution override constitutional issues. Political solutions are political solutions.
Is that impeachable?
No.
Is that impeachable?
What's impeachable?
No, it's not okay.
He gave them a life.
He gave them a life.
He
gave legislator a life.
No, see, let's get this clear.
What is the place of independence?
No, see, they are supposed to work pari passu for the betterment of Rivers people.
Okay.
And on that table was the president, was Wike and his camp, was the governor and his camp, was the former governor Odili. And agreement was reached. It is a political agreement. It does not supersede constitutional matters.
Okay.
And so for me, he's coming to River State and saying, okay, spoke to Edison, which is clearly in his own camp, and asked him to resign. Was the biggest mistake he made. He shouldn't have. That was a mistake. You have used political solution to suppress constitutional issues.
That seat, when Edison resigned, he vacated his seat.
That's what I'm telling you.
So how then is the emergence of Okojombo legal?
No, I'm coming.
That the governor is recognizing. How is the emergency? You see the argument of APC.
No, the argument of the APC
how is the emergency legal?
I'm coming. The argument of the APC is that Sim never initiate any legal proceedings against them. It is a house that is having their...
Is the emergence of Okojombo legal?
Can we ask the court if it is legal? Let's ask the court.
Not
ask the governor.
The Edison was...
As of today.
Hold on.
As of today. No.
1 minute. Edison was sitting based on the order of a court.
Okay, we
agree.
At
the time he resigned,
we agree
that order was vacated.
No, we agree that.
That order was just, it was for Edison, not for Okojombo.
No, listen.
Are you aware of that?
No, wait now. But Jumbo got a court order, right?
Court order to do what?
We got a court order restraining the orders and
That's
recognizing him.
What is the legality of Okojombo's?
No, the court should decide that. That is not me.
Okay.
See, as of today, it is law. It it is law in River State.
Is it law?
It is law.
Are you aware it is an illegal ex parte order?
No, I cannot make that
What
it is the court that
what do you mean by what do you mean by illegal ex parte order?
You just discussed it.
No, I disagree.
How can a court of coordinate, I have asked this question severally, how can a court of coordinate jurisdiction give an ex parte order to set aside a subsisting order of interlocutory injunction? Make it make sense to me.
For me, this is the issue.
And you call the judicial rascality on one hand, and on the other hand, you're saying it exists.
I said it's a judicial amicacadabra.
And you still say it's
no, unfortunately.
How?
Unfortunately, that is the law. As of today in River State.
Not the law.
No, see.
Okay, you said as of today in River State.
As of today in River State, it is the law.
What the law in River State now is judicial abracadabra, according to you.
Yes, see,
Okay.
what I'm telling you is that, yes, we have same court giving, same court of coordinate jurisdictions giving different judgment.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that those judgments given are not law.
Okay.
They are law.
Okay. Mr. Lekonjo, you were reacting to the discussion with Daniel Momo. Do you agree with what the APC National Working Committee has said with respect to the governor committing impeachable offences?
Well, I wouldn't agree because I didn't know the impeachable offences the governor has committed.
Okay.
The pronouncement of the governor that these people are not in existence. You understand? It's highly condemnable by everybody inside and outside. But to me, there don't mean any error or any statement the governor made that it does not go in tandem with the mind of some persons become an impeachable offense. No, they should list where the governor have committed impeachable offenses. Then before you, and what they are doing is what the representative of APC in River State, what he said, that he's moving the house to go and begin impeachment motion against the governor, is exactly what the Abuja people, National Secretary, are copied and begin to fly around. I'm a chieftain of that party, and for a very long time, I think I've called the person that authored that statement to withdraw it and stop putting the name of Mr. President in the party. That person made that that statement representing himself, not representing the party. But I was so surprised that negative information were given to them at the National Secretariat and they are building on it. Let them tell us the impeachment offenses the governor has committed. But that does not mean that we are saying the governor have done well by declaring those people vacant, because he do not have the capacity, he do not have the power, both spiritual, physical, energetical, or political, or whatever. He has no power to declare those people. It is the court of law that have the power. And just like my brother has said, there was an order given in recognition of Edison as the speaker. And that order was the order did they withdraw the order when he resigned? No.
Hold on, Mr. Lekonjo.
Yes.
The order recognizing Edison Ehe was not for Okojombo. It was not for any other person that we met.
Did Okojombo challenge these people in court too?
This particular issue is a straightforward matter. There is no need to go gerrymander around it. The order was for Edison Ehe. When Edison Ehe resigned,
yes,
that order vacates.
The Okojombo too went to court.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
Okojombo has emerged as a factional House of Assembly member. Who is his deputy?
I don't know.
Who is his majority leader?
Who was
are you aware?
Who was Edison deputy majority leader, committee chairman, and others?
Amatina Mehule has a majority. Has a majority.
Nobody
has a deputy.
That one.
Now I am. We are coming
you
from.
You are not telling me that one. I know that one now.
From Constitution.
Yes.
Who is Okojombo's deputy speaker.
Who was Okojombo deputy speaker when? Who was Edison deputy speaker before court recognized him?
Now you're still exacerbating the illegality of the faction because
no,
the constitution
it's not an illegal. If the court recognized them, it's no longer illegality.
Are you aware that the constitution, what Okojombo has is a majority leader? Okojombo does not have a deputy speaker. Are you aware that the Nigerian constitution does not recognize majority leader and minority leader? It is not in the constitution. What is in the constitution is the speaker and the deputy speaker. How do we have a Rivers State House of Assembly duly recognized by the governor with only a speaker and no deputy speaker? Can you make it make sense constitutionally? Do you build legality on illegality? Make it make sense to me, sir. Quickly, because we don't have time.
Well done. The court recognized ADC that time. Did ADC have deputy too? Why did the court? That means we need to go and challenge the court that recognized ADC in that time too. The court declaration and recognition of ADC is building illegality upon illegality. And nobody has challenged us in court.
Are you saying Edison's emergence was illegal? And are
the
you
court
saying Okojombo by your statement?
Wait, the court declined. The court declined.
Illegal by
the court declared Edison legal without speaker, without deputy speaker.
Now,
and nobody advocated that order. And Okojombo is building on the same.
Okojombo is building on it. Now, when that...
Are you telling me the declaration of the court?
When Edison vacated this,
yes.
with what legality did Okojombo emerge?
I asked that question. Did the court vacated the order when he left?
Who is his deputy speaker? But then I think this is food for thought, not just for us here, but also for every single Rivers man and the politicians.
Not Rivers. This is not Rivers issue again.
We are out of time.
This is Nigeria issue now.
This is where we wrap it up on this episode